It was a Friday afternoon. 3:15. I remember because I kept checking the clock, wondering when the meeting would end so I could start my weekend. Then my phone buzzed. A Slack message from my boss. "Can you come to HR? Now, please." My stomach dropped. When I walked into that conference room, my boss and the HR director were sitting across from me with a manila folder between them. She slid it across the table without a word. Inside were screenshots. Dozens of them. Anonymous posts from industry forums, Google reviews of my company, fake social media accounts, all saying the same thing. That I was incompetent, that I'd slept my way to my promotion, that I was toxic and manipulative, that I'd stolen credit for other people's work. "We have to investigate these allegations," my boss said quietly. "Until we do, we're placing you on administrative leave." My career, everything I'd worked for, every late night, every sacrifice, was crumbling because of lies. Vicious, calculated lies. And when I discovered who was behind them, it was my own cousin. To understand why I had to sue my own family, you need to understand the venom she sprayed across the internet and the lengths I had to go to protect my name. My cousin Jessica and I grew up close. Summer vacations together, sleepovers, shared secrets. We were more like sisters than cousins. But somewhere along the way, maybe in college, maybe after, things changed. She became competitive. Everything became a contest. Whose job was better, whose apartment was nicer, who our grandmother liked more. I tried to ignore it. I focused on my work. I'm a project manager at a tech consulting firm, the kind of job where your reputation is everything. I'd spent 7 years climbing the ladder, earning respect, building credibility. 6 months ago, I was promoted to senior manager. It was the culmination of years of 14-hour days, complex projects delivered flawlessly, mentoring junior staff. I earned it. Jessica didn't see it that way. At the family dinner where I announced the promotion, she barely looked at me. "Congrats," she said flatly, then changed the subject. 2 weeks later, my world started falling apart. It began with a text from my colleague, Marcus. We'd worked together on 3 major projects, and he was a friend. "Hey, are you okay? I saw some weird stuff online about you." My blood went cold. "What stuff?" He sent me screenshots. Someone had created anonymous accounts on LinkedIn, Reddit, and industry-specific forums. They were posting about me by name, my full name, my company, my position. The posts were devastating. One claimed I'd taken credit for a junior developer's work on a project that had won our company a major award. It named the project specifically, included details that made it sound credible. Another post, on a company review site, claimed I was having an affair with one of the senior partners and that's how I'd gotten promoted. It included enough specific details about our office layout and meeting schedules to sound like it came from an insider. A third post called me toxic, manipulative, and claimed I'd created a hostile work environment that had driven 3 people to quit. None of it was true. None of it. But the posts were everywhere and they were detailed enough to seem real. Within days, I started noticing changes at work. Colleagues who used to greet me warmly now gave tight smiles. In meetings, I could feel the skepticism, the doubt. People questioning my ideas more aggressively. The whispers when I walked by. My mentor, a VP who'd championed my promotion, pulled me aside. "I don't believe any of this," she said carefully. "But people are talking. HR is aware. You might want to get ahead of this." I felt like I was drowning. Every morning I'd wake up and immediately check Google, check the forums,